Hey, I'm a chef in the Michelin restaurant. I've heard a lot of strange questions about my job. Let's see what we get here. Well, I suppose it depends on the day, the hour, the moment. There are days when I wake up and can't wait to get into the kitchen, to experiment with new techniques, to explore the limits of my own creativity. There are days when the simple act of chopping vegetables or simmering a broth can bring me a sense of deep joy and fulfillment. But there are also days when the heat of the kitchen feels oppressive, when the pressure to create something beautiful and delicious seems overwhelming. When I wonder why I ever decided to pursue this career in the first place. Cooking is not for the faint of heart or the weak of will. Cooking is my calling, my vocation, my reason for being. So, do I like cooking? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Well, of course not. Why would a chef in a Michelin-starred restaurant ever eat at work? It's not like we spend all day crafting delectable dishes and perfecting our craft, right? No, we subsist solely on the fumes of cooking oil and the occasional crumb that falls off a guest's plate. In all seriousness, though, eating at work is an essential part of the culinary experience. As chefs, we need to taste and refine our dishes, checking for seasoning and ensuring that everything is just right. And of course, when we do have the chance to sit down and enjoy a full meal, it's a moment of pure pleasure and indulgence. So yes, I do eat at work and I relish every bite. It's not just about sustenance, it's about immersing myself in the culinary world and honing my skills as a chef. And let's be honest, it's also a pretty tasty perk of the job. As a chef in a restaurant, this is certainly a question I've heard more than once. On the one hand, it's important to ensure that all of our guests receive the highest quality dining experience possible. But on the other hand, we have to balance that with the health and safety of our guests. So while we certainly don't want to waste anything, we also can't take any risks when it comes to the safety of our guests. In short, no, we can't serve a dish that's been touched to another guest. Oh, absolutely not. As a chef, I love nothing more than throwing out perfectly good food. It's the highlight of my day. Seriously though, of course we don't enjoy throwing out expired products. Not only is it a waste of money, but it's also a waste of all the hard work that went into creating those ingredients in the first place. But as with any kitchen, food safety is our top priority. We can't risk serving anything that might cause harm to our guests, so if something's expired, it's got to go. So no, I don't enjoy throwing out expired products, but sometimes it's just a necessary part of the job. And at the end of the day, the satisfaction of knowing that we're serving the best possible food to our guests more than makes up for it. Plating is a crucial aspect of the culinary experience. It's not just about putting food on a plate, it's about creating a work of art that engages all the senses. When we create a dish, we're not just thinking about how it tastes, we're thinking about how it looks, smells, and feels. Choosing the right plate is just as important as choosing the right ingredients. We want the plate to be the perfect canvas for our culinary masterpiece. We consider the size, shape, color, and texture of the plate, and how it will showcase the dish. So, why put a small dish on a huge plate? It's all about the presentation. We want our guests to have a multi-sensory experience that's as beautiful as it is delicious. And plating is an essential part of that experience. Ah, molecular cuisine. It's like magic, but with food. It's a type of cooking that involves using scientific techniques and ingredients to create new textures, flavors, and presentations. It's like the difference between fast food and fine dining. Someone who's used to eating burgers and fries might not be able to appreciate the complexity and artistry of molecular cuisine. Of course, it's not for everyone, but if you're up for a culinary adventure and want to experience food in a whole new way, then molecular cuisine is definitely worth trying.